Cobra Commander, leader of the global terrorist organization Cobra and arch nemesis of the freedom-fighting G.I. Joe military operative force, is joining the G.I. Joe classified lineup. At least that is what IGN.com is telling us today. Just a couple hours ago, really not that long ago, IGN released the information of the G.I. Joe classified version of Cobra Commander on their website with 5 images. And here they are for your viewing pleasure. I'll just kind of do a quick swipe through of their images right there. So we got that one. Ah. We got that one. Ah. And we got that one with Cobra Commander and Destro conniving in some metallic fortress place. We got the package art of, or the package, what the package will look like. And there he is with all of his stuff standing right there. The rest of the article talks a little bit about stuff like the classified series. I'll point out something down here. It says, if you want to get your hands on Cobra Commander figure, you can get it only through a special drop on the NTWRK network, I guess. App June 18, 2020. We'll get to that one in a minute. That's an exclusive, I think. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until he's in most major toy retailers September 15. So this figure is coming out officially September 15. Or on eBay in July. You know, whichever. Or to all these little toy and hobby stores in July when they start selling them 2 months early. You know, it's either there or there. Probably don't look for it on Hasbro Pulse anytime soon. That's never mind. Anyway. But anyway, Hasbro said right here, the Cobra Commander figure is basically the classic design updated to bring the iconic Cobra leader into the modern era. It includes multiple points of articulation as well as his signature sword. Does Cobra Commander have a signature sword? I mean, he got one in 2008 for the first time, 12 years ago. But does he have a signature? I know he's got a scepter or a staff sometimes, but he came with a gun that was hooked to his backpack. That was his signature gun. Anyway, so there's some information from IGN, and let's take a look at that figure. Let's have a quick reaction to it. Can I do it this way? There it is. I downloaded a couple of the pictures just so we could look at them together. Here is Cobra Commander in the package, and the first thing we'll notice, if we look at that top corner, it says 06. He will be the 6th figure, or apparently figure 1 of Wave 2. The little Cobra logo at the top there, 4+. So in the package, we've got the 6-inch figure. We've got a gun we'll talk about in a minute, his signature sword, and it looks like 2 hands. He's got 2 hands. Let's make it mean 2 additional hands. Looks like one's a fist and one's a pointing. We'll get to that. The artwork in the bottom corner, I'm not feeling that artwork. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but man, he has got a lot of weird stuff on him. And you can tell that they've got the gold, which is interesting. If you look, some of the colors don't actually match that figure. Like he's got a silver strap over his shoulder, but in the artwork it's gold. His thing across his chest shows here is gold, but it's black up there. Even on his gauntlets, they are gold outline, but they're silver outline on this figure. So there's a couple inconsistencies with the artwork and the figure, but we'll point that out why in just a moment. So let's flip over, and it looks like a standard classified series packaging that we're getting used to seeing. Let's look at the figure itself. So the first thing that I'm guessing most people are going to notice is his gun. I don't know what world you're from, but that does not look like any kind of standard gun to me. That is probably from Cobra Law. I think we've got some organic stuff wrapped around it. And he made a visit to Globulus, said, hey, I need something that's going to be better than regular guns. Will you give me something? And his little bugs and his little stuff crawled together and created a Cobra Law laser gun. See, I'm trying to bring this in, this thing that looks really weird into how this could be a reality. Wait a minute, Cobra Law wasn't a reality. Anyway, so it's an interesting looking gun, I've got to say. It's got some creepy crawly stuff all over it. Most likely it does not shoot bullets. It probably shoots lasers of some sort. Because nowadays we can't have any kind of toys shooting, potentially look like they're shooting real guns or real bullets. I mean, can we? I mean, don't look at Fortnite. Don't look at Call of Duty. G.I. Joe definitely can't have bullets. I mean, oh man. The world is going to end. Continuing on. So, does he, to you, look like a classic, updated version of Cobra Commander? He's got the blue. He's got a silver mask. He's got some very interesting black portions on the side, on his sides and on his shoulders that look like some sort of a, I don't know, they've got a texture to them that kind of look weird. In fact, the red stripe down his leg has that same texture to it, whereas the rest of his outfit is, the blue outfit portion is smooth. He's got the Cobra sigil, symbol, whatever, right there on his chest. He's got his little gold chain across from one side of his jacket to the other. He's got these interesting, I don't know if he's not shooting bullets, and he must not have bullets on the things that wrap around his waist and chest. Please correct me if you know official names from some of the stuff. I do like to say the things and that's. Don't really have any other views of him. He's got, looks like pretty standard articulation. He has that chest cut thing that I initially didn't like, but I kind of like it on Snake Eyes. We've discovered that it apparently is on all the classified figures, even though some of the classified figures hide them with pieces of outfit, like a vest or a coat. It looks like most all of, I haven't seen them all, so I'm saying most all of the classified figures have that articulation. I think it's okay looking on this figure just because it kind of blends in with his jacket front. But yeah, I don't know. His jacket kind of hangs down past his waist. It looks like he's got a cape on his left leg over there. Maybe that's just a, maybe all these straps and stuff is just a fancy holder for the sword, because this sword right there, his signature sword, might go in that sheath right there. Now, that's got a gold Cobra headed handle with more Cobra Law inspired blading with some weird stuff around it. He's got black boots. That's cool. He's got two different hands, one with the fist, one so he can point, "Go that way, run away from the G.I. Joe because G.I. Joe is beating us." Maybe. Or maybe that's actually supposed to point, "Go ahead." I'm sorry. I thought that was the pointing to say, "Run away." I mean, he looks okay. He's got that cape on the back. The helmet, I think, kind of looks a little weird. I don't know. There's something odd about the helmet. Doesn't quite give me a Cobra Command. It looks like the helmet's bigger than his head. I don't know. So, I think that's... Now, we knew he was coming eventually because there was that really cool poster that showed all these different characters. So, I think it's safe to say that with this information on Cobra Commander, we're going to be hearing something about Storm Shadow, Baroness, Gung Ho, maybe Alley Viper. I don't know. Seems really early for an Alley Viper, but there's definitely some more coming out here. So now that we've seen and got verified Cobra Commander, that's pretty cool. Now, why did I mention earlier that this artwork actually, that artwork is something else, I swear. I think we've gone more away from Cobra Law into like a, I don't know. It reminds me of something. If it reminds you of something, drop it in the comments. But I look at that and John Carter? I don't know. Something. That's definitely not a Cobra Commander image that I like. I'll just say that. I don't mind some of these updates, but that one looks like he's like over the top warlord, planet leader. I don't know. There's something about that kind of rubs me weird, the wrong way. It's it doesn't look like Cobra Commander. I mean, then again, can Star Brigade Cobra Commander really? I suppose, there's that too. Anyway, okay, so why did I say that the colors are different? And I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, let's swap over devices here. Earlier, I mentioned from the IGN website, they said you could get it soon, like in a few days soon, on the NTWRK. I don't know what that stands for. I'm going to say network because they removed the vowels. I don't know. Maybe it means something different. I'm going to say network. And you can all correct me. I've never heard of this place before. So right here, according to this, from when I'm recording, 3 days, 4 hours, 36 minutes, 40-some seconds, this version of Cobra Commander from the Classified series will be available for purchase Thursday, June 18 at 5 p.m. That might be 5 p.m. my time. I don't know if that's what time. It just says at 5 p.m. So I'm going to assume it's my time, so it might be 8 p.m. Eastern. You need to, if you want to have a chance of getting this figure, and I wish I could zoom in. I can't really zoom in on my phone. I could, I suppose, snap a photo, but you can see he looks quite a bit different than the one in the box. And if you ask me right off the top of my head, I'd rather have the box. If I had a choice between these two, I'd want the box, the retail version instead of this exclusive. There is a possibility, a slim possibility, that this was going to be an SDCC exclusive. Nothing's confirmed. It's a possibility because SDC, San Diego Comic-Con, was canceled this year, and the things I've read is that all their exclusives will be online. And I did hear that there might be 1 or 2 G.I. Joe exclusives, so this might be one of them. It's a lot light bluer. This light blue kind of more matches the version 1 figure, but it also looks like that artwork too. It's got the gold wraps, the gold gun, gold highlights on the boots. I mean, it's very gold. You look at this and you see blue and gold, a little bit more than I'm used to seeing. Cobra Commander has had some gold parts to him in the past, but they've never been so much that they scream, hey, I'm wrapped in gold. I've seen a lot of silver on Cobra Commander in the past. So that to me makes me think more Cobra Commander, the silver stuff. But a lot of details are outlined, like his gauntlets are outlined in gold, his buttons on his jacket. Maybe this is his like formal wear, and this other one is his battle wear. Yeah, most everything was silver outlined on that one. His boots are gold-tipped boots. They've got a strange V shape on his boots that's wrapped in gold. It looks like the bottom of his helmet is wrapped in gold or tipped in gold or whatever. His sword looks like it's gold. It's in there. I might let me take a screen capture of this and I'll probably pop it up at this point. But his gold looks gold. That's how bad it is. His gold looks gold. His sword looks gold. And some of the other things, it's quite a bit different generally. I'm going to look at both of these real quick. Generally speaking, it's pretty much all of the figures completely repainted. I don't see anything except for maybe the Cobra symbols are red. But the gauntlets look like they're more of a navy blue instead of black. The weird armor that's on his shoulders and on his sides, they look more of a navy blue than a black. So I think this is pretty much completely a recolored figure. So if you want to have a chance of getting this figure, because this one stands out to you as more awesome, you'll need to download this NTWRK app. And it was right there on the page. Let me back out of this. At the very top, and this is what I saw, upcoming, and I scrolled up and he was number 3. And you click on it, then you say notify. You can also share it if you want to. Tune in at 5 p.m. on June 18th to secure from the G.I. Joe Cobra Commander Tune in at 5 p.m. on June 18 to secure from the G.I. Joe Cobra Commander drop. There's some miswording there. Maybe it's just to secure the G.I. Joe Cobra Commander drop. Maybe they just shouldn't have put the word from. More details coming soon. Can they actually give us more details in the next 3 days? Coming soon. I mean, 3 days is pretty soon, too. So anyway, yeah, there's some Cobra Commander goodness for you on today. Something unexpected just a couple hours ago. I like this one in the package a whole lot better than I like the one on... Oh, here it is. There's a quick little a bit. That's the app you need to get. The NTWRK Shop Exclusive Drops. Shop Exclusive Drops. I wish I knew what NTWRK stood for. It's not in Cincinnati, I'll tell you that much. All right, so thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful and useful. Cobra Commander is coming and he has been verified. So even though it says released to be in September, watch for him in July next month. I would wager anything. A ton of people will be selling this figure crazy early. Just like the worst kept secret in the world that G.I. Joe Classified has been, and also probably one of the most broken street dates I have seen in early May. Early May I was seeing figures. Maybe it was late April. I was seeing figures pop up on eBay. Anyway, have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video, and hopefully that will be of another classified figure. Can't wait to get this figure. We'll do a figure review sometime months after everyone else gets them. Have a good day later.